So when we look at the state of the world right now, current events, it is very easy to be angry or scared or both. And, for me, when I look at the feeling of being scared or angry, the way that I feel when something around me is happening, something around the world or a current event, I ask, is this the first time I felt this way? And that answer is unanimously no. I've been feeling this way my whole damn life. It is nothing new. Kind of like the Matchbox 20 song, How Far We've Come, where he says, I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but that shit is feeling just like every other morning before. Ain't nothing new here. When I ask people that I work with when they're feeling this tension or fear today, and whether it's about something that's happening in the world or something that's happening in their life, it doesn't make much of a difference. It's, is that feeling anything new? And, or how long has it been there? Is it familiar? And the answer is almost always unanimously, this is nothing new. It is familiar as hell. And it usually goes back to the beginnings, pretty far back at least. So that's what we'll look at today. Let's spend a few moments here. We'll do 30 minutes still. Settle in for a moment. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to stay as still as possible. Be aware of the wandering mind that wants to take us away. And let's try to keep our attention and our presence centered in this feeling of fear and anger towards whatever it is that we're justified in. Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, the economy, Paul Pelosi just made whatever he did on the stocks. Who cares? What it's about, let's just look at the feeling that's associated with it and see, is this feeling anything new? And we're going to focus on that. I got that timer set, 30 minutes. Enjoy. crunchy, crunchy shoulders. Man, I do not like things touching my face. Oh, even the wind, which can be so enjoyable, is causing a lot of defense when it blows in my face or brushes my hair in my face. Oh man, it's hardcore. I just don't like my face being touched. I don't know where that comes from. Oh man, that was should have broke for that one. Don't want to blame myself. It's okay. Let's go back to being still. No, it's funny. As soon as I hear a conflict, like parents screaming at their kids, major obscenities, the tingling right around my mouth here gets really, really intense, and my face starts tingling like crawling sensation. I know exactly what this is about. Let's just try to soften. Go look for that tingly feeling. I'm going to go directly for it. I'm not going to run away from it. In fact, I'm going to seek it. And I'm just going to sit right in front of it and be present with it. That's the answer. Oh, how about that? How about that? That's the answer, isn't it? Oh, man. I might sneeze. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Fidgety. Because I'm getting into some some weeds here. I am off the trail, that's for sure. But I've been here before. I know this terrain. I just don't walk it very often. Don't gotta say shit. Don't have to do anything. Keep that door closed. Do not have to open it. You don't have to do anything. Oh, brother. Amazing. As soon as I start thinking about that again, and then I immediately break, and the tingling is just so strong. Jesus. Whew, man. As soon as I tap into that memory and that emotion, the tingling crawling in my face. Let's go back into it. Oh, wow. Man, that was a good one. Yeah. Lots of things coming in very clear for some reason today. First, I thought about somebody who recently passed and a gift that they left behind, an implicit or covert, I don't know, gift that they left, and what I could do with that. And then I started feeling the tingling and the crawling in my face, and it was really reminding me of some unpleasant childhood or painful childhood memories. And I saw immediately why it was so pronounced right now, because we're getting very close to a day where the likelihood that one of those people will try to contact me is much higher. Although it's still small, very small, the likelihood is higher on that day. So my birthday, of course. So I thought, I was like, yeah, how am I going to set boundaries with that if in the event that a contact does happen? And I asked myself, why? Why do I even need to set a boundary? I've set the boundary. And if that, don't get me wrong, the door's not locked, so they can always come through it. But if they're going to act the same way they've always done, which is why I would need to set the boundary, that's just kind of my assumption or anticipation, is it's going to be the same as it always is, because it's always the same. Nothing's ever changed. So if that happens, how do I set the boundary? And then it was, oh, wait, why do I need to set a boundary? Why do I even need to engage with that? And it was like, well, because of the thought of having a family again, or not again, but just ever having a family is very enticing. And I was like, yeah, but, I've long since accepted, at least part of me has long since accepted that ain't ever gonna happen in that form with those people, because it's always the same dynamic, nothing's ever changed. And once I saw that, there was a part of me that really wanted that, and of course, this other part of me has long accepted that we don't really want that, and it's not really reasonable. I was like, oh yeah, I don't need to set nothing, I don't need to do nothing, I don't need to respond to anything. I can just do my own thing and not have to even think about that. And the moment I did that, boom, just the creative doors were just wide open. Yeah. Wide open. And I would see, I was really sitting with all of that, the pain of those past memories, and just kind of relaxing right into it. It was fantastic. Yeah, love to know what you're going through. And thanks for sitting with me, and see you tomorrow.